Hi Virgo, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Virgo Tarot. Love tarot, love reading, love messages. Let's figure out who and what is coming through here today. No contact, contact, some contact. What's going on? Next moves. Something you might need to know or don't see coming. Thoughts, feelings, intentions. Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is coming through today, Virgo. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Virgo today. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's most I take here. 3 coming in. Queen of Swords in the upright. The Two of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. The World card in the upright. You want to know. It's getting to the end of the cycle here. There is some truth coming in here about literally a decision you've been waiting for somebody to make around next moves. Could be also literal around the truth, which really feels like it's all part of this because that's also being held back or some things were said that weren't true. Whatever the case is, it's the Knight of Swords in reverse to me, and it's on the other end of the Queen of Swords in the upright, which was your first card coming down. Two of Wands in reverse, this person you're waiting on. Well, we're at the end of a cycle here. The World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies coming through, and this is literally completing this cycle, and it's also connecting me to completing the picture between the two of you. So there's some life-changing decision kind of energy, and I gotta tell you, it's really even more validating with our Two of Wands in reverse, the catty corner energy here with the World card and the Two of Wands in reverse. Kitty cornered. Look. You see that world there. That's what that is. It's almost like a crossroads. You see the two wands there. Make a decision, like which way. It could be literal, by the way, in terms of travel energy, relocation. Somebody needing to change something in their life, a completion energy around that. Are there some obstacles in order to move forward up into the full energy? A new path forward. Yeah, here we are. It's life-changing decision time, or it's moving on time. Wow, that was just like one of those brutal honesties just now. 8 of Cups in the upright. Because the thing is, you get into the 8 of Cups. That is a Pisces energy, by the way. When you're coming out of the 7 of Cups, and that's an energy of waiting for someone to make a choice who's having some commitment issues. And coming out of that is a validation of getting some clarity. And for some, it might be like, okay, I don't know if this person's ever going to be ready, if they're going to be ready even to talk about it, whatever. Because this is feeling more for me today, despite the fact that it's in their energy where it's really strong. Yeah. It's feeling a lot like your possibilities here of not waiting anymore. Somebody has literally been on the run to some degree here, the 7 of Swords in the upright. The other thing is there's an energy of not being honest. Look, they have their fingers crossed, and it's right here below the Queen of Swords, and it's connected to our Two of Wands in reverse. So has somebody not been telling the truth about readiness or something else in their life, third party? I don't feel like somebody could be like lying about distance, but it could be if this is that kind of connection for you. But it's definitely something that's going on within the World card. So that third-party energy could be around other people, of course, romantic or otherwise, jobs, location. The Magician is here in reverse. My throat chakra is going crazy. I have, what you're hearing right now is not what I just probably, we'll say that I've had to edit out. It's been coming on since your reading began. You are ruled by Mercury, Virgo, and I'm channeling for you in real time. I'm channeling for you in Mercury retrograde. and under Cancer. And we're going to be out of it in a couple of days, but not really, because we're going to have the shadow going on for a couple of weeks. In any case, oh my gosh, Virgo and Gemini, Virgo, you're here as Gemini as well. The Magician is in reverse, and that's an energy of, it's here with somebody not being ready. Somebody here has definitely not been ready. What is going on with this running energy with the Seven of Swords? It's about the truth. Like, you want the truth from this person. Are they getting out of their ego to bring it? Or is this you? You're definitely on the verge of not waiting. Oh my gosh, Six of Swords in reverse. So that energy is not only connected to the Queen of Cups in the upright, which is a very healing energy. And bear with me with my throat chakra, because this is just how it's going in your reading. Everything was fine. Here we are. And the Eight of Cups in the upright, again, where their energy is quite strong. But the thing is this is like a stagnation for me around what might be, for some of you, where you're heading. I'm waiting for this person who is clearly running from making this choice, making a life-changing decision. It's definitely around commitment. I can see it right here in the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. What is that next level? For some of you, it might be literal, around just being honest about feelings. If it's around platonic and or physical, but just feelings also around what? What is that energy of next level for you, of taking it to another level by somebody moving, relocating, moving in, making the actual commitment, long-term energy, maybe even family energy. It's definitely feeling like a big energy. And the thing is we are literally here at the end of this cycle. So whatever has been going on, it's literally time, because you can see with the Six of Swords in reverse, which is this stagnation of not totally having let go yet, but being on the verge, is the Death card. Yet here is the World card. So it's like really pretty clear for me. It's sort of feels brutal today. It's really like, okay, this is we're getting out of this now, so we're moving into the Fool, and that's a new path energy. And I'm happy to continue moving forward without you if you are not going to be honest about this. And what is this about? Well, some of it I can already see here, just in our Queen of Wands in reverse and our Ten of Cups in reverse, that somebody hasn't been, I guess you could say, ready. The lack of readiness for the Ten of Cups. So were you already there? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Because everything here in this energy today, and I want to bring in what else is coming through, okay? And that's also yours. Everything in this energy today is telling me that you are really sick of waiting, including the Ten of Wands here in the upright. And by the way, the Five of Cups is here in reverse. Not lost on me, because this is also an energy of everything that's happened here. You can see two of the cups behind this person are in reverse, so they're emptied out. And three of them are knocked over. It's a lot of unresolved emotional energy. And there can be a moving on energy here. It feels really strong to me. And it just, I don't know, if you reach your breaking point here in terms of waiting on this person. And as I say that, look what is here. It's the Seven of Pentacles. That's literally what this is for me. And by the way, I want to validate that energy that just came in. Should it be around a family energy? You know, it's here. In fact, I feel like for a lot of you, it is. It's just a matter of what is that? Is it blending them, building it, introducing the possibilities of that? Because our Knight of Pentacles, by the way, is already slow. But the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, look, it's a Virgo. This is your energy. But there's a bull on here. You see that? Stubborn. Yeah. And it's just really super clear. Again, all the effort, the time, put into this, the patience that's been here, and just how long it's taking. Look at the person here in our Seven of Pentacles today is like in a really dark kind of shadow energy. They're so tired they're wearing 2 different colored shoes. They're pushing around this rake. There's like a victory wreath that's all jacked up now, and there's like little pieces of it everywhere. This is literally a weight. It's already been clear, and it's super validating around the 2 of Wands in reverse, and it's all kind of fallen apart, or just it's taking way too long. It's connecting to that next level in the Ace of Pentacles, which is so specific what it is. But the bigger picture validating it is around the Magician in reverse. Because that's telling me that it hasn't reached where you were heading, or the potential of where it could be, and that somebody's just kind of farting around, as my mom would say. Like, what is going on in this World card? There's definitely an energy here of being tired of waiting. And yeah, do you want to know how they feel about it? King of Cups is in reverse. And it's here with the Queen of Cups in the upright. So it's really validating for me around both of you in this energy. It's really validating around, yeah, the feelings. But I feel like it's not just about how do you feel about me? This is what it's about. It's the imbalance in giving those feelings, also just even expressing them. And all the way back to the beginning of your reading, and more validation, is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's Capricorn energy and Saturn energy, which can slow some things down. And it's more validation of waiting for someone to make this choice, but somebody who is struggling literally around commitment. It is just really clear. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So the King of Wands also, you know, I want to validate for those of you that this is around platonic and or physical, and there might even be a distance here. It's also like, well, how do you feel about me? How do you feel about this future? Because one of these pentacles, I feel it's already been discussed or known or is yours. What is the other one? Is it just fear? It's connected to the next level, not being ready to express the emotions, not being ready for this future energy, for these life-changing decisions. Whatever the case is, we are in the end of a cycle. And this is either going to be, I want to say, getting closer to where you were headed together, or it's like finalization kind of energy. It definitely has a judgment kind of energy. There's a whole lot of lack of clarity. It's literally here. Ace of Swords is in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And by the way, that also connects me to the judgment energy. It's like my little baby judgment. And that's the other thing. Somebody waking up and making a choice. Has there been an ultimatum? A spoken one or an unspoken one? The 6 of Pentacles is here. As I put it down, it's in right on the other end of the 6 of Swords in reverse. And I want to tell you, that's a 66, and that's an imbalanced energy. So there's definitely this feeling of giving more. That's also connecting me to the 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. And it's here with what's being waited for in the 7 of Pentacles, literally like reciprocity. How do you feel? Where do you want to go from here? Because it really is right on the edge of, I feel like you not waiting around for it. The conversation here is extremely clear. It's clear. You may have already had it. As I channel for you in Mercury retrograde in Cancer, approaching Leo season, and we're still going to be in the shadow. So yeah, and we have both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So you're also represented in that energy for me. The Gemini and Mercury energy, that sword is communication. It's clarity in the relationship. That's what this is today. Somebody strategizing around communication, because it really feels ultimatum energy. It's like, I've had it. I mean, like I said, look, they're wearing two different shoes. This particular energy is depicting this woman, and she's holding onto her belly, and she's pushing this, again, it's like this rake, all the work, and now you can see little pieces of it's almost like a victory wreath energy, actually, kind of all over the place. It's like, okay, I'm ready for this wait to be over. I'm really ready for this wait to be over. Super validating. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. I mean, it's really like, there's just not even a question. And here it is. Oh my gosh. I feel kind of speechless because, it's just how it goes in readings. But for me, I'm just extremely connected. And it's just been really, really clear that is what this is. This is literally final decision energy. This person needs to wake up and make this decision. But even if they do, it's not anything, nothing's promised, because you're also obviously making a decision for yourself. And again, have you given this person an ultimatum? Airing everything out. Archangel Gabriel here, the angel for messages, the Herald of Visions. Yeah. So it's not about the signs, it's not about the gender, but I tell you what, just the counterpart, the divine masculine energy in our King of Swords, divine feminine energy in our Queen of Swords, and Judgment right in between. It's like, okay, it's literally time. Like, I'm not waiting anymore, which is a lot of what's here in this Four of Swords today. Taking a break, thinking about it, stepping away, and perhaps again, things not moving forward and going into that energy, because for me though, there's a strong energy of contemplation, but being like right on the verge. Definitely. And I'm over it. I'm done waiting energy. Wake up. Wake up, Virgo's person, connecting to the Seven of Swords, who's been running. Either you're ready or you're not. Oracle. Let's look into new insight. What we might not be expecting to come. The bottom of the deck. Boy, is this validating movement. We'll talk more about it in a minute. I wanted to say, if you hear, see, or suspect my content anywhere but here, Virgo, on my verified channel on YouTube, The Tarot Closet, it's because they're stealing. Not okay at all. Literally affecting my life in so many ways. The email is in my description and on the About Me page, so please keep those emails coming so we can continue handling it. We have a pretty big final thing going down, so send it in. I appreciate it. Movement is here. Quite literally a new cycle. An ostrich moves pretty fast. There's a windmill on here. I don't know if you can see that. And that's the air energy. That's the communicative energy here. It's just, it's clear. What can I say? I think that might be your word of the day, which is not necessarily what's going on with my throat chakra. Your ruling planet, as I channel for you in Mercury retrograde, it is just out of control right now. Stuck in the mud. The 6 connects me directly to the 6 major arcana. This elephant is a Taurus energy, which is more earth energy. And again, it's around next level, but also emotions. The elephants have a strong memory, and they carry a lot of them. And we do have our King of Cups in reverse. So that's, look, with our King of Wands in reverse, like somebody who needs to express those emotions. Details. Actually, let me show you. When you turn it upside down, look what's here. Clarity. Oh, important notes. I thought it said important news. It's important notes. Details. Yeah, this is around the communication. It's clarity coming in. It could be literal handwritten stuff. Obviously, in this other pentacle, if it's including something around a third party, whether it's money or a person, that could also be what's coming through around the truth. The last two coming in, yeah, because education is also here. So there's information. Gentle gardener and spark is here. So the thing is there is something, obviously you're here, you're checking in, this is coming through. There is still some spark here, but for some of you, it could be that was a lot of what it is and you want to know. And if not, it is here, but it would require literally this gentle gardener. This is around the partnership. It's around balance. It's around decisions. Literal life-changing ones. Again, it feels really make or break. Some of you might have already had a conversation or communication. Some of you might already even be gone. I think that's really specific because today's reading is really clear. And yeah, somebody needs to make a decision as fast as possible before you are out of here. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, from their higher self, the bottom of the deck. Did you notice I unsent a message? Well, that's interesting. I'm so sorry. I hurt you. I was stupid. What is that about? Obviously, things kind of falling apart. Oh, wait. But there are some details here that need to come out. I took you for granted. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. That's the Nine of Swords energy. I want to be honest. Yeah, it's here on details. And giving up this truth also on the Ten of Wands. I want to talk, but I'm scared. That's also the King of Wands in reverse. It's already been really clear. Somebody has been on the run. I feel like a lot of that is just somebody not being honest. And as I say that, look what just came in. I am so sorry I lied to you. So that's the other thing. That's also connecting with our Five of Cups in reverse and with Judgment, because there's a pretty big apology that's there. Coming in here to say you are my soulmate. It's here on Spark. The last channeled love message. Already really validating. Could be in person, across the street, across town, across the world. On the phone, in a message through the phone, whatever. I'm trying to send a message. Virgo, I need to go drink some water. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. As always, I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time.